Good morning, friends. Today is a cloudy and very, very cold day. It's right after the first of the year, and there's a chore that needs to be done. It is not my favorite. I'm pretty sure you're going to agree with me. This is not your favorite either. But the purpose of this particular video is not to show you how fun my refrigerator is. That's not the key to this whole thing. This is to encourage you to clean your refrigerator out. And I know it's one of those things you just think, out of sight, out of mind, out of mind, out of sight. If I don't see it, it's not there. Trust me, it is. Yesterday, I started cleaning my refrigerator out. I cleaned out the shelves in the doors, and I cleaned out the deli drawer, which is that large flat drawer at the bottom. And when I took it out, there were like 250 fruit flies or gnats underneath it, dead. But nonetheless, they were in my refrigerator. I'm thinking, what in the world? So I kind of have a system to it. And it's not like I do this every January. I don't. I really should probably, as much as I use my refrigerator. But I want to show you my system, and hopefully this gives you a little bit of inspiration to clean yours out too. I know you're just going to feel so much better when it gets cleaned out. You can eliminate all those things that you really don't need in there and you don't use, and things that you can't even identify any longer. But what I've discovered is that on a cold day like this, it's perfect. And I will show you how, and I'm going to show you my hack. Here's a little giveaway right there. This is of no cost to you, no extra cost to you. And you can pick one up the next time you're at the market. So go with me as we clean out the refrigerator. We're just kind of going to do a fast one through, no words, no talking in it, unless I have to stop it and tell you something funny. But hopefully this gives you some hope and some inspiration to do your own. Get the family involved in it possibly, but be sure and wait till a cold day, because I'll show you why. So go with us. Okay, so what you just saw me do was the most important thing about doing it in this kind of weather, and that is I'm taking all those big cardboard produce trays. I think that grapes came in those at our local neighborhood market, but they give them to you for free, and they're so nice and sturdy, and I keep a stack of them in my garage or sunroom somewhere at most times just for stuff like this, because I'm always hauling stuff around somewhere, whether it's a meal to somebody or hauling stuff from my refrigerator out in the garage. So I take them out in the garage where it's super, super cold today, and I just stack them up. Well, actually, they're not stacked one on top of the other. They're on top of my deep freeze, and there's a large surface out there, but I could put them in the floor because I only have one vehicle in there right now since my husband's at work. So the key to it is wait till a really cold day, and when you take the stuff out, go take it out there. That way you can have everything out of the refrigerator, and I'm going to clean the shelves off in a bit, so you'll see me doing that. So I'm out of breath because it's all I could do to get the tray out the door and into the garage. So back to the cleaning. We are ready for the final reveal. Now, I don't have the food back in the refrigerator, but I just want to show you. Now, the areas that have food in them, those are the areas I cleaned yesterday. And they are clean. I'm so excited about it. But this is what it looks like now. All clean, but my refrigerator is up to 61 degrees, so I don't want to keep the doors open very long. But just want to show that to you. Took all these shelves out, this shelf out. I wish I could take this piece of tempered glass out, but for some reason it's kind of stuck back here in this area, and I can't push it out. I tried to push it out from the bottom, but I cleaned it as best I could. It is nice. I sprayed it out with vinegar and cleaned it that way. And we're ready to get our food back in it. Thanks for joining me on my adventure of cleaning the refrigerator out. Next job is the freezer. Pretty sure you don't want to watch that because I may be pulling my hair out in just a minute because it's one of those things I think, oh, I've just got a little bit of this. I'll just stick it in the freezer. But that's what I do with everything. I just stick it in the freezer. And then I start looking for something and go, where did I put that? Oh, it's in the freezer somewhere. So I have to take everything out. That and all the random ice cubes that keep dropping in the bottom of the freezer. I have to pick those out and keep them away from the dogs because they think they're toys and they slide across the floor. But I hope this has encouraged you to hopefully clean out your refrigerator, some kind of appliance. But today being the best day for us because it's cold outside. It's actually supposed to start snowing just a little bit in a minute. So it's really cold out in the garage. So I'm not afraid that my food is going to get any colder than what it would normally be in the refrigerator. In fact, it's probably colder out there than it would be in my refrigerator. So I'll go out, retrieve it, put it back in the fridge, and it'll look nice and tidy, and at least I know what I have now when I go to look for it. But thanks for joining us, and we look forward to sharing something again with you real soon. Bye, guys.